because we're rolling. It's a gorgeous day outside. You know the feeling when you have anxiety going on in your mind and it's going on a loop like a carousel that you just want to jump off of? That's what today's video is going to be about. Remember how years ago people started getting those digital photo frames that did a slideshow of picture after picture? My grandma had one, and I remember sitting there and getting totally hypnotized by it, watching family photo after family photo slide by in a never-ending circuit. I often think of these photo frames today when I go through small bouts of anxiety. Do you ever feel that way? Maybe it's before you're trying to go to sleep or when you're otherwise relaxing at home and you feel your mind start to switch on to the anxiety loop. Today, I want to share with you a technique I came up with to stop the anxiety loop before it takes over your brain. So on a personal note, I've been going through some things lately, and I can tell you firsthand that this really worked for me, and I'm really excited to share this technique with you. Okay, so when you're suffering a bout of anxiety, what's happening is that your subconscious mind is taking over your calm, rational, conscious mind. Now, the problem with that is that your subconscious mind doesn't always have the tightest grip on reality and is heavily influenced by fear. So when you let it take over, you suddenly develop a pattern of thinking that is rife with worry and concern and stress and a lot of negative energy. Now, you might know that not all stress is bad, and fear can actually be a powerful force for good. But when we allow those qualities to take the steering wheel and drive, we then become at risk for progress paralysis, or getting stuck in that fearful, stressful space, feeling like there's no way out. So here's what you can do to counteract your own anxiety loop. Create a curative catchphrase. So the other night, I was trying to get to sleep, but I was stuck on the anxiety carousel again with a few stressful, fear-inducing, worrisome thoughts going around and around in my head. I was so frustrated and I just wanted to sleep. So I gave myself a positive and uplifting thought to counteract the stress in my head. Now, the fear and the worry that I'm currently grappling with keeps telling my brain that things are always going to be this way and things are never going to change and I'm always going to feel anxious. So I gave myself a powerful opposing phrase to focus on instead. The phrase I chose is, "Sarah, the best is yet to come." Now, this might not be the phrase you choose for yourself, but for me, it was so immediately uplifting and transformative, and it really kicked the anxiety loop to the curb. Now, I have to say, this wasn't just a one-time declaration, because the worry reemerged and tried to take over my thought process yet again. But this time, it was met with a firm mental declaration that the best is yet to come, and eventually I was able to silence the anxiety loop. Creating a curative catchphrase is extremely useful because it takes all the fuel out of the gear shifts in our mind. And if we think about this on a scientific level, we know from physics class that an object in motion tends to stay in motion unless an object of equal or greater force opposes it. Our anxiety carousel is going around and around in a constant state of motion, and so an opposing belief and strong statement has the potential to stop it in its tracks. So how can you develop your own curative catchphrase? Well, honestly, you're in the best position to answer that question because only you know the exact nature of your anxiety. But I highly suggest creating a statement that uses strong, positive language and is based on a general truth. For example, "Things won't always be this way," or "I have the power and the resources to find a solution." Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this technique was helpful to you, and if you know someone who's currently struggling with anxiety, please share it with them. For more tips, techniques, and exercises on how to become the best, most powerful version of yourself, visit me at www.cordaycreative for more coaching, blog posts, and videos.